You took a different approach with that. I mean, what was your motivation?
He was born in '88. She was arrested for shoplifting. So I became a single dad at that point. For the next 18 months, I went back to my old apartment, worked, went to school. A lady next door kept my son while all going to school, playing basketball, doing my job, and just trying to work. When you're in survival mode, you do more than what you think you're capable of. And for me, it was never to make excuses. I never drank alcohol, never smoked drugs, never sold drugs. I wasn't stealing. I was just working.
Your story is inspiring because it's still going.
The more I worked, the better attitude I had, the more success I was receiving. So fortunate enough to get a scholarship to college, being a young man who's treating himself, trying to do the right things in the community, who helped me out, taught me to say yes, sir, yes, ma'am, be polite, and just gave me an opportunity. So my young childhood was traumatic, but it was an eye-opener that I knew I could do more than what I was given. So I was fortunate enough to survive.
Right. No one's shown you, sounds like, how to be responsible at 10 years old. I mean, you were acting like most grown men don't do. Getting a job, paying bills, working hard, being nice to people. When did you start to realize as a basketball player that you had something special? Who was your coach at Kentucky?
Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino was our coach. Jim O'Brien, Winston Bennett, Delray Brooks. We had a great coaching staff, really good players. And again, we had everything we needed, from leadership to loyalty to work ethic to talent. When you do all that together, we scored 86 points at halftime one game.
You set a culture, you set a vision, mission, values, and you get people to follow you.
I found out the reality, it's a business. Like, I was sitting at home watching Sports Center, just watching TV, and then it said Derek Ennis has been traded. I'm like, they just said he's getting traded, and then that was the end of the story. I was like, wow.
Welcome you to the first episode of the House of Bricks podcast. I want to use all of my failures and mistakes and learnings to help inspire people. With all of that being said, I'd like to welcome my good friend, Mr. Derek Anderson. Derek, welcome to the show.